Your toddler was fine 5 minutes ago. Now they're on the floor screaming because you cut their sandwich in triangles. Yesterday, they wanted triangles. You gave them triangles. Also a meltdown. There is no winning. You know this now. Everyone calls it the terrible twos like it is a personality defect. It is not. It is one of the most important neurological events of your child's life. Your 2-year-old is not trying to make your life difficult. They are trying to become a person, and that is genuinely hard. Here is what is actually happening inside that screaming tiny human, and it changes everything about how you respond. At 2, a child discovers something enormous. They realize they are a separate person from you, distinct, individual, their own. This sounds simple. It is not. For the first year and a half, you were their whole world. Now they have to figure out where they end and you begin. That discovery, I am my own person, is thrilling and terrifying at the same time. The meltdown is both things happening simultaneously. The word no is not defiance. It is a declaration. It means I exist. I have preferences. I am not just an extension of you. Every no is a rehearsal of selfhood. Your 2-year-old is practicing having a self, one small refusal at a time. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's control center, is almost entirely offline at 2. It will not be fully functional until their mid-20s. They are not choosing to lose control. They cannot not lose control. The amygdala, the emotion center, is fully active and firing at full power. Big emotions, zero tools to manage them. That is the whole situation. A 2-year-old having a meltdown is not manipulating you. They are drowning in a feeling they cannot name, cannot regulate, and cannot escape. They do not have the words yet. The scream is the word. The floor is the word. Everything is the word. This is why logic does not work during a meltdown. The thinking brain is offline. You are talking to a part of the brain that cannot hear you yet. Connection before correction. Always. Get down to their level first. Make eye contact. Let them feel seen before you try to redirect. The meltdown has 3 stages. Stage 1, explosion. Do not reason, do not fix, just stay close and stay calm. Stage 2, the peak. This is the loudest part. Your calm is the only tool that works here. Your nervous system regulates theirs. Stage 3, the crash. The big feelings start to pass. Now they can hear you. Now connection is possible, not before. Your calm during their storm teaches them something critical. Big feelings are survivable. They pass. You do not leave. Every time you stay regulated while they are dysregulated, you co-regulate them. Over time, they internalize that regulation. It becomes theirs. The autonomy drive kicks in hard at 2. They want to pour their own juice, put on their own shoes, do everything themselves, even wrong, even slowly. This drive is not stubbornness, it is healthy development. A child who never experiences autonomy develops into an adult who cannot make decisions. Give choices whenever possible. Not get dressed, but do you want the red shirt or the blue shirt? The outcome is the same. The autonomy is real. 2-year-olds have a very rigid sense of order. Routines are not preferences, they are survival tools. Disrupting the routine can feel catastrophic to them. The spoon has to go in the right spot. The cup has to be the blue one. This is not a phase of being picky. This is a brain that needs predictability to feel safe. Predictability is safety at 2. When the world is unpredictable, the brain raises the alarm. The alarm looks like a meltdown. Transitions are especially hard. Leaving the park, stopping a game, switching activities. These feel like genuine losses at 2. Mourn with them. Give a warning. 5 more minutes and then we go. This is not a trick. It is giving the brain time to prepare for a transition it cannot yet manage alone. 2-year-olds also experience something called object permanence grief. When something good ends, to them it is truly gone. They cannot yet fully believe it will come back. The tantrum over leaving the playground is not about the playground. It is about a brain that cannot yet hold, "This is ending, and I will come back." Language is exploding at 2, but unevenly. They understand far more than they can say. The frustration gap between understanding and expression causes many meltdowns. When they cannot find the word, the body finds the feeling instead. That is why narrating their emotions helps so much. You give them the word before they need to scream it. "You wanted the blue cup and I gave you the red one. That made you really angry." You are not rewarding the tantrum, you are building their emotional vocabulary. Children who have their feelings named develop stronger emotional regulation as adults. The narration now is the self-regulation later. 2-year-olds are also intensely empathetic, more than most people realize. They feel your stress. They absorb your anxiety. Your emotional state becomes their emotional state. If you are dysregulated, they will escalate. If you are calm, they have something to borrow from. Your nervous system is still their external regulator. The most powerful parenting tool at this stage costs nothing. It is your own regulation, your own breath, your own capacity to stay grounded when they cannot. Shame makes it worse. Always. Stop crying. You are being ridiculous. These do not calm a 2-year-old. They deepen the dysregulation. Shame tells them their feelings are wrong. That teaches them to suppress, not regulate. Suppressed emotions do not disappear. They resurface later, harder. The goal is not a child who never has big feelings. The goal is a child who learns that big feelings are safe to have and pass in the presence of someone who loves them. Sleep deprivation makes everything worse at 2. An overtired 2-year-old has less access to their already limited prefrontal cortex. Prevention matters. Hunger makes everything worse at 2. Blood sugar and brain function are tightly linked at this age. The meltdown before lunch is often a blood sugar crash, not a behavior problem. Overstimulation makes everything worse at 2. Too much noise, too many people, too many transitions in one day, the system overloads. Read the signs before the crash. 2-year-olds who feel deeply connected to their caregiver actually tantrum more, not less, because they feel safe enough to fall apart in front of you. That is not a problem, that is trust. The child who saves their worst behavior for you is not punishing you, they are honoring you. You are the safe person, you get the real feelings. This phase will end. The brain matures, the prefrontal cortex slowly comes online, but how you show up during this phase shapes the emotional architecture they carry for the rest of their life. Every time you stay calm, you wire calm into their nervous system. Every time you name their feeling, you wire emotional literacy into their brain. Has your 2-year-old ever screamed about something completely impossible to fix, like the sun going down? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear the specific impossible thing. And stay for the next video because why toddlers hit, bite, and push other kids is not aggression. It is something completely different, and the science will change how you respond.